Hey there, people of the internet. What is up? This is Pat from BlazingTalonGames, and I am back with episode 18 of Digimon Story Sleuth Hackers Memory. Last episode some weird stuff went down that I don't even know how to explain, so we're just gonna move on. But stuff happened. The beginning of last episode, we did finish the Avalon server stuff. I did do a side mission off screen. Supposedly this is going to lead into our next main story mission. So yeah, I guess getting all of us together for a job, that's pretty extravagant. Who's the client? The aquarium in Baroka. I don't know how you say that. So the client is a fish? Of course not. It's the aquarium manager. It's a theft case. It seems some thieves have been breaking in. Yeah, the thief is a fish. A literal fish. Too bad. It just sounds like an ordinary case. But theft? Surely that's more of a police matter. The police have passed on the case to us. So it's not just an ordinary case. Yeah, it doesn't seem like an ordinary case, but oh well. I see you're here. Thanks for agreeing to this. Let me introduce the client. This is Mr. Mizushiyata, manager of the Ikebiroko Aquarium. Keep in mind that everything we discuss must be kept absolutely confidential. Then I'll explain the situation. Fish have been going missing from our tanks every night for some time now. Because of the cunning methods employed by the thieves, it took us more than a month to notice that anything was wrong. Hang on a sec, can I ask you something? Guess what? What fish have been stolen? For starters, sea bream, flounders, and seahorse. Wow, maybe the thieves want to start their own aquarium. This is no laughing matter. You should take it more seriously. Hey. You laugh and he gets mad at me. What else was stolen? Some sharks. So I thought sharks were huge. How could they steal them? The sharks in our aquarium are a small species. They're only about 30 centimeters long. I never knew there were small sharks. They don't sound very scary. Clownfish, conger eels, jellyfish, sardines, spider crabs, and even penguins and sea otters have also been stolen. That many? Let me see, what else? What about cod? Were any cod stolen? No, we don't have any cod in the aquarium. Aw, too bad. Oh, I see. Erica, the issue isn't what was stolen. How could you not notice all those museums for a whole month? Well, the thieves, they employ very cunning methods. Yeah, right. Are you sure it's not because you alligators aren't up to the job? I don't know what to say to that. Hey, show some respect for your does. Hackers rely on information to do their job, so you should listen to everything the client has to say. Isn't that right, Ruji? That's right. Sorry for the interruption. Please continue. We don't know why, but the thieves always return the animals to where they belong after a few hours. Huh? What the? So the exhibits are stolen during the night and returned before we open the next day. More specifically, they usually return after about an hour. That's why we didn't notice it for over a month. I can see why. Yeah, I can see why too. How? Pardon me? How did you eventually notice what was going on? Oh, I see. Unless something happens, the CCTV camera footage is wiped every month without being watched. A member of our staff noticed what was happening while erasing the footage. It showed some masked men carrying away the tanks at lightning speed. So they're speedsters. Then they returned it in about an hour and put them back in exactly the same place, right down to the millimeter. Huh. That sure is strange. Why would they do such a thing? That makes this case so bizarre. They risk being caught just to return what they took. Yes, my superiors have been at loggerheads about how to handle it. I'll spare you the details, but this case isn't technically classified as theft. Huh? Legally, theft is the intention to permanently deprive the owner of the property. If that can't be proven, it can't be considered theft. The perpetrator's behavior of always returning the exhibits means that the owner isn't permanently deprived of his property. Of course, if we knew who they are, we could nail them for trespassing on property, but trespassing cases aren't a high priority. My superiors have decided that we can't spare the resources to investigate this case right now. Come off it. That just sounds like an excuse for being lazy. That's a bit of an exaggeration. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Detective Matoshi can't be everywhere at once. It's okay, Rudy. I've got a thick skin. That's why I've resolved to bring in Mr. here to meet with you all and see with you in secret. The aquarium is actually scheduled to undergo major renovation soon. If word of this gets out, we might end up losing our grant and might even have to shut down permanently. I suppose it would be risky to give a grant to an aquarium where thieves can come and go at will. The CCTV footage is evidence of trespassing. If you can find out who they are, I'll arrest them. Please tell us everything you know, then we'll decide whether or not to take the case. Thieves always make their move during gaps in the security guard's patrol schedule. Of course, we change the routes and hand over times every day. Even so, they always know the times when there are the fewest guards. How about security? Do you have motion sensors or infrared beams? Thieves disable our security system so the alarm never goes off. Is it some crappy old security system? Far from it, it's brand new. One of the thieves must be a highly skilled hacker. I heard there are lots of top-notch hackers in Eden. You don't suspect us, do you? Of course not. Akiyoshi told me about you all. He said you wouldn't be capable of something like this. How nice of him to say that. I didn't mean that. I just meant you wouldn't be capable of committing a crime like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be asking for your help. Isn't that right, Mr. Mizushita? Right. Sorry, I phrased that badly. I would really like Cody to uncover the truth and catch the culprit. So what's it gonna be? I say let's do it. Then let's take it. It's a little curious to find out exactly what's going on. I know you would take it. Thanks. Thank you. Let me check two things. Every single stolen exhibit was returned, right? Yes, I checked with our keeper, nothing is missing. And finally, was anything added? Added? Please check for any unfamiliar decorations, stones, or anything else. I will. What should I do if I find something? Contact us straight away. Make sure you don't touch it. Understood. Thanks again. Now leave it to you. Okay, let's go over the case. Every night, a group of masked men evade the security guard and steal one of the aquarium's exhibits. Then they come back and return it soon after. I see. What do you mean? Do you know who they are? No idea. How about you, new boy? Hey, new boy. Maybe the criminals love fish. It's not enough to just look at them. They want to swim with them. Then why go to the trouble of returning them? Maybe they realize they're too difficult to keep. You have to control the water temperature, water quality, and stuff like that. It's difficult even for a professional. So the next day they steal different fish. Within an hour, realize they're too difficult to keep, and then return them and repeat that 30 times. They'd have to really be stupid, or there's something we're missing. In any case, we need more clues. I agree. Hang on a sec. I've connected to the aquarium server. I'll take a look at the security system logs. Found something? It looks like the thieves accessed it via cyberspace. They've deleted the logs, so that's not enough to stop me. They've been careful, but it's not careful enough. There are still traces of the deleted logs. They should do it. Damn, they've covered their tracks. Cheetos further dated me. I think I know how to uncover their route. Okay, you take things from here. Once we know where they access the server from, Patrick and I will hack them. That sound good to you? Of course. I've got the address. Great, let's go. Be careful. Did she say that to Ruji? I'm sure she did. Maybe she was saying that to us. I don't know. She could have said be careful to either me or Ruji. Okay, now. We're gonna head into Eden. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention before I started, Oscar and I re-digivolved Kabuterimon back into Mega Kabuterimon, so we should be good to raise it up, and hopefully we'll get Hercules Kabuterimon in the near future. Where are you? Huh? Route access? Oh, okay. I haven't used this stuff in a while, so I couldn't remember what I had to do. Oh, you kidding me? There is an item? We're gonna grab it. I want to get this item over here first, and then... Ooh, farm expansion plugin, that'd be helpful. Now we can reactivate it, and then we go the other way. There's no wild Digimon here yet, as far as I know. Okay, I spoke too soon. Oh, Kakumon! I love Kakumon. Ooh, that was a crit! Ooh, there we go. Oh, wrong one. Let's do that. Yeah, we also have Vmon on our squad. Route access again. Okay. Ooh, oh, Talomon. There we go. Desolation Claw. Okay. Alright, next level. Oh, here we go. Are you... Oh. Look, there's someone here. Is it a girl? So wait, are we in cyberspace, or are we actually in the real world? I don't know. Welcome to my aquarium. I'm Minamo Takasuse. I'm surprised you found this place. Are you the police? We're like detectives. Doesn't matter who you are. You've got nothing on me. Let me ask you some questions. What is this place? What are you doing here? As you've come all this way, I'll give you a special tour of my aquarium. She can answer either of my questions. Have you noticed? This place looks exactly like the Akiyoshi aquarium. So I guess we're in virtual space. Help servant. It's a perfect digital copy of the aquarium building, the facilities, and animals. It's almost complete. I see. So you did it to create this place, but did you really need to resort to theft? You can find lots of similar data for fish and buildings on the net. You don't get it. Similar isn't good enough. It has to be perfect reproduction. The building and decor can be recreated from photos. But how the animals look and move can't be scanned from ordinary photos or videos. They have some very rare fish. There's no information anywhere about the types of tanks and equipment they use. And it's not as if I could just go up to them and ask to borrow their precious fish and equipment, right? I see, so you steal them, copy them, and then return them. Steal? Please don't use that word. I just borrow them and scan them with a 3D printer. 3D scanner? No one could accuse me of stealing. Oh, so you borrowed and then scanned it. That's pretty interesting. So it seems, but you are suspected of trespassing on private property. I hate that. In the virtual world, people are free to go anywhere they like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although you're not quite right. I didn't actually trespass. What do you mean? Breaking into the aquarium, finding the exhibit, removing it, and then returning it safe and sound, all within a short space of time. I hired a team of international super thieves. They didn't leave any evidence, and I haven't committed any crime. Did you hire someone to do the hacking as well? I asked the Digimon and a hacker to help with that. Of course, I didn't do anything myself, and any evidence is long gone by now. The most difficult part was scanning everything perfectly in the short time between acquiring the exhibits and returning them. I bought an entire studio for that. So it's just a very expensive hobby. It takes more than money. I had to be smart too. That's why you'll never pin anything on me. I haven't caused any more trouble, even you. Oh look, the place is almost finished. My own private aquarium. Well, I have to hand it to you. This place certainly looks beautiful. Thank you. That makes me so glad to hear. But it doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen in a sense. Ugly? What do you mean? Yeah, you spent a lot of money, but you didn't get your hands dirty. You got other people to do it for you. So much for the perfect crime. What? The law can't bring you to justice, but unlucky for you, we aren't the law, we're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. This aquarium will never be completed. That's too bad. It looks like I'm gonna have to dispatch my first visitors. I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended to let us leave here. Who are we fighting? Oh, Digimon and whoever the other Digimon is, I'm not sure. Koalamon, there we go. It's Koalamon. I just can't remember his name. Or its name, I should say. Desolation Claw attack. Heaven Circle. Double attack power. Electroshock or Super Shock or Electroshock or Hornbuster, that's it. Ice Blast. I don't think Ice Beam. Chain Minus. Combo out. Just lowered our. Okay. There we go. Koalamon is down. And Digimon will be down here in a second. Or be going down here in a second. One more Hornbuster should hopefully do the trick. Told ya. Ooh, Mega Competition is screwed to 14. It's cool. That's awesome. I've always wanted to live in an aquarium. What? Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building, like a seabed for the city, or for this guy. Sorry. So you have some attachment to that aquarium. Yes, so many memories. I went all the time as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my first date. But they're going to have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about that? Yes, we did. I was shocked when the final design was announced. It looked more like a nightclub or casino. They're going to have pop groups singing with tropical fish. Don't you think that's tacky? It's the way things are now. It is tacky. That makes me feel a little better. At least someone agrees with me. I thought about starting a petition to keep the aquarium as it is, but they probably wouldn't take any notice. Things never go my way in the real world, so I decided to preserve it by myself, just as it had always been and just how I remember it. I understand how you feel. I kept trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine. Well, it's all said and done. You didn't intend to cause anyone any trouble. You just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct? That's right. But we can't just look the other way. Memories aren't about preserving data. They're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. Maybe you're right. If you're going to report me, just do it. We can't do that. I feel your pain, kind of. It looks like you got the case all wrapped up. The aquarium will send payment. What's the matter, Ruji? Why that long face? There's something bothering me about the case. I hope it turned out to be nothing. By the way, I met the perpetrator. I can't go into detail, but she's the only daughter to a very wealthy man. He recently passed away and left her his entire fortune. Her father's dead, and recently, but she hired people to steal the exhibits and hack the security. Surely there's no evidence. Exactly, that's why the aquarium dropped the complaint. It receives extremely rare creatures from other aquariums and research institutes around the world for special exhibitions and the like. And rumors of security problems would soon put an end to that. Now, we know who was behind it all. After being arrested, she promised she'd never do it again. The aquarium is happy to leave it at that. So, should be released tomorrow. Sir! Calm down, Ruji. I know how you feel, but we have no other choice. No one was hurt, and no actual damage was caused. I'm sure you agree she learned a lesson. No, I don't. How can you release her so soon? Yeah, maybe she needed to be in there a couple days, not just overnight. She's not being charged. We can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days. Call the aquarium manager right now. What? Why? What? Why? I'm going to the aquarium. Wait here. Okay. Ruji, Akiyoshi, did you find what you're looking for? Ruji was right. We found a nasty little surprise. I couldn't believe it. What did you find? I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of Annika. It's fine. She's a hacker, just like a plastic explosive set to be detonated remotely at any time. They were attached to the undersides of all the tanks that were returned. They're small, but detonating them at all would level the place. Explosives? But why? Good question. How did you know they would be there? I suspected right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her own private cyberspace. It was as if she'd confined time and space itself as well as herself. I had to ask myself what someone of that mindset would do once they accomplished everything they set out to do. Tell us, what did she intend to do? I feared she'd try to keep the aquarium all to herself. By destroying the one in the real world, even though she knew it's about to be renovated? Don't look so worried. Unless she actually possesses the detonator, everything I just said is nothing more than a theory. We don't have any evidence that she planted the explosives. Once again, we can't bet anything on her. By now, she's probably moved the virtual aquarium to a small server and disappeared off to somewhere far away from here. I'm annoyed we can't hold her to account, but at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she possesses the detonator now. The only positive is that no one's been hurt in all this. It's an unusual case. Been an unusual case for sure. Nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator. However, there might be a catastrophic result somewhere else instead. Somewhere else? What do you mean? What? Memories aren't about preserving data. They're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. What did he mean by that? Nonsense. This is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. It may be missing a few finishing touches, but it's all mine. When I press the detonator, my aquarium will be the only one like it in the world. Press the button. Detonation program activated. All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Please log community. I repeat. Deletion program activated. All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Huh? What's going on? All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Erased? How? Why? I would get out of there, right? No, my aquarium! Sucks to suck. You want to know what happened to that girl? Okay, I'll let you in on something. When we went to see her, I installed a program to delete all data in that cyberspace. I linked the execution key to the detonation signal for the explosives she planted in the real aquarium. That's all I did. Huh? Well, you're a genius, Ruji. Memories are about preserving data and you keep them inside you. Maybe I'm naive, but because of this high-tech age we live in, that's what I truly believe. Do you think I got through to her? It's possible. I wonder if she could resist pressing the detonator. Nope, because she deleted it herself. Which of the sister mod is the champion, Blanc or C? I don't know. I'm gonna Blanc. Alright, we're gonna finish up this. Okay. I guess BBS doesn't particularly have any important cases right now. Maybe it's time to ask Mirai what's afoot. Okay, let's go talk to Mirai real quick. Oh my, look at that face, Mirai. Or might you be lost? I think so. It seems that there are some kids arguing about something in Aiden's community area. Sounds like a girl is driving a boy crazy with her unreasonable demands. Maybe you can help him. So there's 2 new missions? Question mark? Let's do... let's go to Nanako. I think that's where I have to go. Check out the first one. You said, oh, this one right here. Hey, it's you, Yuko. I know her. Here. The next issue of Nanako Walking is coming soon. Which restaurant takes the title of Ramen King? New restaurant profile. Unlimited dessert refills. Ah, hello. Me? I've come to do some research, but I couldn't find any useful information. I was just taking a break. Huh? Hoodie can help solve my problem. What's Hoodie? I see, so you're like a handyman. Well, I haven't made much progress by myself. Maybe you'll be able to help me out. I'll send the case later. Thank you. Actually, hold on. Something about the eating community former. We gotta go to the very top floor. I think that's where we have to go. Yeah. Go to Eden right now. The community area, I think that's what it's Oh, here we go. Oh, but I want to go. Don't be so starving. You know you can't. But everyone else in my class is going. I want to go too. There's nothing I can do. Stop being so silly. Who are you calling silly? You're the stupid one. Stop crying. I don't know what more I can do. Looks like your brother's having a fight. Steph. I could go if I had a ticket. There must be a way to get one. A ticket? A ticket for what? Nothing over here. Oh no, we're already there next. Where? Oh, Kamishiro. Okay, we're gonna log out. Okay, we're heading back to the Hoodie base. Back to Ikaruka, or whatever the heck this area is called. Some of these Japanese names are, really hard to pronounce. Like Nanako, I understand. Shiba, and a few other places, but that's literally about it. Let's see if we have missions. Yeah. There we go. Okay, you know what? We're gonna pick these up. What's that? I'll see. Okay. We're gonna save it real quick. And then we're gonna call this an episode. And if you guys like the episode, like the series so far, and like what in the channel, then please leave a comment, smash the like button, subscribe, share the video if you're able to, hit the notification bell for when I post more videos and stuff. And I'll catch you later. Peace out.